back, guys. Happy Saturday. I know it has been a while, but here I am with another video. To my loyal subscribers, I just want to say thank you guys so much for reaching out just to find out what's been going on with me, because it has been a minute since my last video. And also to my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining in on the team. I really do appreciate all of you guys. So today I decided that I wanted to meal prep. So here I am just preparing everything that I'm going to be using for the upcoming week. So I'm going to be washing all of my fruits and vegetables. I'm also going to be just chopping up some herbs. I will also be preparing some fruits. Well, actually, yeah, fruits and veggies for my detox drink. It is also a drink that I use just as a metabolism boost. So I will be doing that later on as well. So first off, I just started by washing my fruits and veggies in baking soda and vinegar solution. Baking soda and vinegar actually has antimicrobial properties, which can help to remove pesticides in your fruits and veggies, and it just makes them a lot safer to eat. So I really do like washing my fruits and veggies that way. And once I'm done washing them, I usually just store them in containers and put them in the fridge. So whenever Lani and I are ready for any fruit, like for a snack or to make a parfait, then it's already prepared. So normally I would leave these soaking in the solution for about anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. It all depends on what I'm doing at the time. Most times I just let them sit there and I do something else. And when I'm ready, I just come back and wash them off, rinse them properly, and store them in the airtight containers in the fridge. So I'm just using just white vinegar. I have seen some people use apple cider vinegar, but I've never tried it that way. I've just always used just regular white vinegar. So this time I was using I believe grapes, blackberries, blueberries, and strawberries. Yeah, I believe those were the ones that I used. And I also washed some bell peppers, celery. Those I used for the juice. Let me see what else. Bell peppers, celery. Yeah, I can't really recall, but these are just the fruits here sitting while they're soaking in the solution, and later on I'll just come back to them and just wash them off, rinse them, and put them away. So this is what the water looks like once I have removed them from it. And as you can see, there is some dirtiness to it. So for those who know me very well, know how much I love pineapples. Like, I absolutely love pineapple. It's probably like my number one fruit. Well, it's kind of up there with mangoes because I do love mangoes a lot. So I believe mangoes and pineapples are like my number one. And as you can see, this pineapple looks really, really good, really sweet. It's just really, really bright and yellow. So I'm definitely going to enjoy eating that one. And I think Lani's probably going to fight me on this one too, because lately she's been really, really enjoying pineapples. It's crazy because Lani never really liked pineapples. Like, she'd always, if I offered it to her, she'd always just, say she doesn't want it, like she'd turn it down. But like lately, yeah, she's coming around to it. And actually Walmart had these for like $2.45. For one, so I just got two because I'm also going to be using pineapples for the detox drink later on as well. So yep, I'm just prepping all of those fruits and just putting them in the fridge for when we're ready for it. Guys, do you see my shirt? It's so crazy that I actually wore this shirt on the day that I decided to meal prep. Like, really. It's crazy. Yeah, just going in and making sure that these pineapples look good, just ready to eat. All right, so as we know, summer, it is definitely watermelon season, and I do love watermelon. So I'm just gonna cut this one up, and again, just put it in an airtight container, put it in the fridge. Whenever I'm ready for it, I can just grab the container, grab a couple pieces, and enjoy. Or if it lingers a bit too much in the fridge, I think I'm just gonna put it in a blender and just make some watermelon juice, because that one's good too. So yeah, I just sped this up really quickly so I can get on. And this video will actually be in 2 parts, this meal prep, just because I don't want it to be too long. So I will split this one up into 2 parts. And so the first one will just be me prepping all the veggies and the fruits. And then the second part will be me just cooking and storing all of the food for the upcoming week. I didn't have any sort of idea as to how I was gonna cut this watermelon, so I just went with whatever. And yeah, I'm just making sure all of that white stuff is off, because I'm not one of those people who like it. My grandma would actually sit down and she will eat that watermelon down to the skin. That's not me. I don't like it. So yeah. So these are just some groceries that I picked up at the store. Just some salmon, pita chips, some pork stew chops, I think, or bone pieces, and then just some chicken thighs that I'm gonna clean and season, in this really amazing marinade, and put it up for tomorrow so we can get on with the meal prep. Yep. So I have washed the chicken and the pork as well. I just put everything in one bowl, and I'm just gonna season everything together. And once it has marinated overnight, I will bag them and just put them up in the freezer. It's so much easier that way for me, and I don't have to be seasoning meats every day when I need it, or even, well, I won't be cooking every day because of course I'm meal prepping, but at least I won't have to season meat every time I need it. It's already seasoned and they're bagged, portioned out, and I put it in the freezer. Whenever I need meat, I just basically, or fish, whichever it is, I would just thaw it out and it's ready to be prepared. So I'm just adding all of these seasonings, and I know it might look like a lot to you, but I'm telling you, this is going to be so flavorful once cooked. It's crazy. Just using regular seasonings, crushed red peppers, smoked sweet paprika, and I did get these really amazing seasonings from Wieners. Yeah, I know Wieners, but there's no salt added, and this is just my homemade seasoning blend. When I tell you this thing is banging, trust me, it is banging. You can add it to your rice, you can add it to just a teaspoon to your eggs, depending on how many eggs that you're making. I'm telling you can't go wrong. So yeah, the regular black pepper, just all that good stuff. Yeah, these are just the seasonings from Home Sense, Wieners. They're pretty much, I think, the same company. And I did pick up some salmon, and I'm going to prepare that as well. So the idea for the week for the meal prep is basically going to be baked chicken that I'm going to shred, and I'm going to have that with sauteed bell peppers and tomatoes. And then I'm also just gonna do some salmon. Yep. And this is the pink Himalayan salt that I'm using. Himalayan pink salt, pink Himalayan salt, whichever one you want to say. But yeah, all that good stuff. So all of those other seasonings, there's no salt added. That was the only time I was really putting salt on the meats. When I tell you that stirring this meat up gave me an arm workout, listen, it was no joke. But these meats are just well seasoned, and they're gonna be sitting in that marinade for overnight. Yeah, for sure, it's gonna be good. And here comes Lani. So I'm just gonna cover this up, put it in the fridge, and that's that until tomorrow when I'm actually ready to cook. So now I'm just gonna work on the salmon, and I'm gonna use basically my homemade blend as well. This is just some avocado oil and I'm just gonna drizzle on the fish. I did pat those dry, so there's no water on it. I'm just gonna season it pretty much similar to how I season the meats, but the only thing that's gonna be really different is this homemade blend. I have just a slight variation to it for seafood. This stuff is so good. So of course the Himalayan pink salt. And I actually prefer this salt to iodized salt or table salt. So look at me being crazy and just testing. I'm tasting this thing to make sure that it is good and has enough salt. This is crazy. Don't do this at home, guys. Like, please don't do this at home. But as for me, I think I got this from my mom. My mom does this a lot. So, and another thing you will see that I do, that's just, something that my mom does as well. Whenever I'm like doing certain things, my pinky will be sticking out. That's my mom for sure. I definitely got that from her. So Lani's just here in the kitchen with me, I guess for moral support. And she's on her phone, as you can see. But yeah, I'm just prepping the peppers. I'm gonna just cut them up and then I'll bag them up, put them in the fridge. So once I've started prepping, meal prepping tomorrow, just cooking, they're ready. I don't have to cut them up again. So normally I would cut the peppers up like this for whenever I'm making fajitas with the baked chicken. So I would just, saute the bell peppers, add some tomatoes, and once the chicken is done baking, I just shred that up. I don't usually add any liquid to the chicken. I just let the juices from the chicken be the sauce, and I just add everything to the peppers, and you can just use that to make fajitas. It's really good. So I think I'm gonna save all of the ends of the peppers so I can actually use that to make my seasoning blend later on. Yeah, I'm just gonna store them in a Ziploc bag. I'm gonna use these up in the next maybe 2 days. So I don't really need to put them in a different container. The Ziploc bag is fine. And these meals are really simple and easy to make, and they really, really do taste good. Like, it just feels so good to come home at the end of the day and I don't have to cook. I just grab a container of food from the fridge and just heat it up. So like I said, I'm just prepping all the herbs and everything else that I'm going to be using tomorrow once I've started cooking. That just, takes away so much of the time that it would actually take me to get everything ready. And of course, do not drag the video out so you guys are not bored or anything. Don't mind my chopping skills, okay? I'm not, I was never on Top Chef. So I'm just prepping all of the veggies and fruits that I'm actually going to be using for the detox drink. And it's basically just pineapple, celery, cucumber, ginger, turmeric, and lemon. So basically pineapples boost immunity. They contain antioxidants. They have tons of vitamins and minerals. It is great for digestion. And pineapple actually contains a digestive enzyme called bromelain, which has anti-inflammatory and pain relieving properties. Now, for the celery, it actually aids in regular bowel movements. It is full of antioxidants. It is rich in fiber and is also full of potassium. So as you know, of course, I do love my pineapple. I just had to put it in there. That's going to be what's going to sweeten. It's going to be the sweetener for the drink. And with cucumbers, they actually increase hydration. Because they're actually high in vitamin K, they help strengthen our bones and they actually promote gut health as well. Ginger, we all know, is good for bloating and gas. It contains antioxidants and helps to flush out toxins, and it also boosts our immunity. I drank so much ginger tea during COVID, it is crazy. Turmeric also has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties and may lower the risk of heart disease. Lemon juice, I grew up drinking lemon juice. I mean, we made that. I was probably one of the staples in our home. But lemon juice actually helps to control our weight. It improves digestive health, and it may support heart health as well. So this is a really refreshing drink that I do enjoy drinking whenever it is that I feel like I need a little bit of a metabolism boost. I would run to this one. So I had already washed like some of these veggies, like the cucumbers and so on. So I just did not show that on camera, but all of that was already prepped. Because of course, you know, I'm gonna be using the skin. I'm not gonna remove the skin. So yeah, I just want to make sure that I have washed them off properly and that there's just nothing left on there that's going to work against the purpose of me juicing, which is basically to flush out and all of that stuff. So this is just everything together: the celery, ginger, cucumber, pineapple, turmeric, lemon, and I'm just putting it through the juicer. So once that's done, I will usually have I have a glass in the first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and last thing at night before bed. This juicer, for some reason, was just dancing on the countertop. It just kept moving the entire time. I think the next time I use it, I'll probably put like a damp towel underneath just to ensure that it does not move a lot, because I don't know where it was trying to go, but yeah, it was definitely moving around. So yeah, I'm telling you, this drink is just so refreshing and it's just so good for you. It has so many health benefits. You guys should definitely give it a try and let me know in the comments just if you've noticed any change, say in your the overall way that you feel, or if you've done it for like an extended period and if you've seen any changes in terms of your skin, you know, if your bloating has gone down. Yeah, just let me know in the comment section if you guys ever try it. And I'm definitely going to be giving Lani some of this as well. She does not like drinking the detox drinks, but I always said to Lani, whatever is good for me is good for you too. So she's definitely going to be having some of it. And she actually wanted to try some of the celery. She's never had celery like on its own before, and she hated it. She absolutely hated it. All right, guys, so like I said, this is going to be part 1. Please be on the lookout for part 2. I'll see you guys in the next video.